the next day. I see lots of spots on this, so there's probably a lot of babies underneath. Still got some leaves that are nice and full. Here's the leaves from yesterday. They're all chewed up. And then in here in the jar, we put another leaf in. Look at all those babies. So I'm gonna carefully take it out, put it in right there. Oop, I moved it by accident. That's okay. So now there's even more babies in here. Oh no, they're climbing out. Give me 1 sec. All right, I closed up this jar. There's still a few babies. Like down here, you can see them walking around. So as long as there's babies in there, I will continue to put fresh leaves in and then transfer them to the bigger enclosure. As for these babies, I'm gonna say maybe some of them are second instar by now, probably. There's lots of fresh leaves. I've got a backup right here. And then on this cup, in the corner maybe, there's some shadows of babies underneath. So that's the second leaf, you know. The first egg leaf was here, the second egg leaf is there. The third egg leaf is in there with the painted ladies, and the painted ladies are doing well too. Monarchs are doing their thing. I am noticing that if I cut the morning glory leaves, sometimes they're just not doing as well. So it's making me a little nervous that maybe I didn't cut them early enough in the day. Maybe this is gonna have to be a nighttime thing. But that is something to worry about. It's probably too hot in here. I think maybe gotta be like 6 o'clock in the morning because some of the leaves perspire and get all wilted like that. So I don't like when that happens. Anyways, keep in touch. Talk to you guys in a little bit. It is going well. Not perfect. You always run into problems. So that's just something we're learning how to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna shower and go back to bed. Love you guys. Bye. Oh my goodness. Still got some caterpillars. Wowie, wowie, wowie. Look at this little setup we've got here, everybody. Jason Sebastian Butterfly Square Garden. We've got some stuff. Here is one Chinese food container. It's hard to see, but this morning glory is being eaten. That's good. Over here, same thing. This is another bigger, I'm calling it a terrarium, but originally there was peanut butter pretzels. And now it's a caterpillar house. I took, what was it? I think the morning glory from here, put it in there, added more morning glories. This one, I guess I put in a second morning glory leaf. This one, I kept taking the morning glory leaves out and putting them in here. And then they ate their way this way. Now they're eating the morning glories on, you know, on the ledge, and then they're continuing to walk this way. And you can see some caterpillars underneath in the little hole eating. So the trick is to put them in one area and then have a light source over here, and then they walk towards the light source, and that's how I get them off the old leaves and onto new leaves. And then when I'm ready to clean this out, I will take the leaves and put them somewhere else if I have to. So anyways, that's just a quick video. I'm closing everything up. I've got work to do. I have a meeting, you know, that's what that means. When I was leaving work early, I'm like, okay, I got work to do. And they're like, oh, you got to do your caterpillars. And I'm like, no, it's a different kind of work. And that means like the meetings that I go to where we do some spiritual work. Anyways, look at all those caterpillars. That's a lot of caterpillars. Once they get big enough, I'm going to start giving them, I think, squash. I've tried carrots work. I think peas will work. Green beans probably. Corn. Lots of things. And that's if I just do store-bought food. But I have so many plants to feed them. As you can see, my morning glory table. I just snip them off when they get too long, and I've been planting them when they grow roots. Over here, I've still got my monarchs. Let me do a little video. These are the ones that died, and then over here, we still got more active ones. I was in a rush, but I was still able to clean them out. You know, I put new paper towels and new Gatorade in here. Nobody mating, and they've been alive for a long time, so they're kind of like old and beat up and gross. But that's what happens when butterflies live for a long time. If you see over here some of my butterflies from last year, and they're like perfect, that means they probably couldn't find a food source and died like right away. Or maybe they had a parasite, but I don't think any of mine ever really did have parasites, like OE. That's a big one with monarchs, but mine are fine. I never really had any kind of problem like that. Over here, we've got painted ladies laying more eggs. And I was in a rush this morning. I didn't want to like take out the old leaf with eggs on it. So if they started hatching, I just put a morning glory leaf on top of it, and hopefully they would eat that, which from 2 marks on the corner, maybe a couple of them did find it, but we're at the point where if some of them don't survive, it's like, sorry, we already have like 10,000, so whatever. Not whatever, but whatever. Looks like that guy died. We've got 3 of them died so far. Looks like 4, but everyone else is still flying around doing well. And yeah, that's just a quick video of my stuff. So I'm going to close this up, take a cold shower, and go do my stuff at the meeting. And then I have to do dinner later and all the fun things, and then go to bed early because I have to do work again tomorrow. Animal husbandry, I'm responsible for 1,000 birds at the zoo right now, every Sunday and Monday. That's quail, but mostly budgies, parakeets. So anyways, love you guys. And, oh, that guy's falling off. That's funny. Just wanted to say that we've got lots of caterpillars, and they're doing well. I can't wait for them to be like a little bit bigger, just so I'm not as like nervous about them. Like you can see them eating the food and stuff. It's really fun. Okay, love you. Bye. What is they doing out? Butterflies for Gardens, Jason Sebastian. If one of your butterflies ever escapes, which may happen, look around, but a good chance is that they're going to be on the window because their instinct is to go towards the light. So let's put them back. Wait for them to stop flying. Get them in your hand. Put them back in. And that's what you do with the butterfly that escapes. As for our caterpillars, they're doing well. I'll show you that later. Bye. Ta-da. He's eating. Hey everybody, Jason Sebastian, Butterfly Square Garden. So I went in and pulled out some of the biggest caterpillars that I could find. There are still, a few in here eating the morning glory leaves. So I'm not gonna just do away with them, but generally this place has been a wasteland, I put them in here and they haven't been doing as well as I had hoped. So, hopefully we can get a couple more painted ladies out of this. I'm not giving up. This is enough to make a next generation, but I just wish there was more. Okay, that's all I'm saying for now. Bye. Five. 10, plus another 13, 26, 36. So I've got like maybe 30, 35-ish caterpillars surviving from all of those eggs from before. Painted ladies, this is what I got. So they took to the carrot right away, just as they always do. I don't know how well this setup is going to work, but if we can get 4 or 5, maybe even 6, that should be enough to breed and try again, because I don't really want to buy more. I think I have a pretty good option, a pretty good shot. I cut holes in the top of these lids and I have micropore tape, so I'm gonna cover them up and they should be able to breathe well. I put paper towels in there so hopefully it doesn't get too moist, and instead of switching out morning glory leaves, I will be switching out carrots. I will be doing my best to keep it clean. With the bigger ones, I didn't want to put too many because I always put too many and then it just they don't do as well. So spread them out if you can. That's painted ladies. Over here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 painted ladies that are still alive. And then over here, we still have 2 monarchs that are still alive. Sorry I haven't been updating, but I've been really busy with work, and if everything doesn't go absolutely perfect with the butterflies, I'm a little discouraged. The morning glory vines, they do grow in the water. I can transfer them to the dirt, but the painted ladies don't like them as much as I thought. 1 second. Yes! Hey y'all, figured if I was doing a video, I might as well show you the garden. Here's some of the morning glories. I thought they would shoot up really fast, and they're not. The vines that I planted, I thought they would shoot up really fast, and they're not. Raspberry, strawberries. Here's the milkweed seedlings that basically got burned in the sun / eaten by slugs. Oh hey, we got a little morning glory flower. That's pretty. That's pretty. We got no blueberries this year, but it's the first year that I planted it. That's pretty cool. My little morning glory patch that I'm gonna start ripping up because we don't want the invasive plant next to my neighbor's nice garden. Over here, the roses that my sister gave my mom for Mother's Day are doing really well. My jasmine is really doing good. It's still putting out some flowers here and there. That smell good. The morning glory, I was feeding a lot to the caterpillars and now I'm stopping. What else? What else? My apple tree that stopped growing. Here's all of the milkweed that is relatively untouched because there were no monarchs because of the heat waves this year. My willow tree's growing out of control. Looks like the milkweeds fell over. And my lotus pond is doing well. That's pretty sweet. I like that. That's pretty cool. Looks like this one fell over. I don't know what's the deal with that. Maybe it was the wind. But I want everything nice. Yeah, lotus looks like it's doing really well. More of my milkweed seedlings that all got eaten by slugs. The basil's doing really well. The gardenia's doing really well. We got more jasmine. Here is my honeysuckle, which I thought would be putting out lots of flowers, but it's not. I don't know how that's gonna work, we'll see. But it's also invasive. Sage, pineberry, burdock, milkweed cuttings, morning glory cuttings. Okay, just a quick little update on the garden. That's what I've got going on. That's not everything, but that's pretty much everything. Because I'm cutting back because, you know, I'm trying to get a job full-time at the Bronx Zoo because it's a union job and I want benefits because we're living in the world that we live in. So, love you guys, Butterfly Square Garden. Peace out. Gonna upload this video just so you guys know what's going on and I have a little record of what's going on. So, bye, bye, bye. Ooh, look at my spider plants doing well. Okay, bye, 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 bye. This is what I feed the baby caterpillars. Bye, bye. It's August 13. We have one butterfly left. It is August 14th, 2024. The last butterfly monarch has died either last night or this morning. Put that one there. Put that one there. They're all dried up. They lived a pretty long time. So they're pretty beat up and stained. And that's it. That's the end of monarch season. I'll clean that up tomorrow. Over here we've got painted ladies. They, as far as I can tell, don't live as long as monarchs. Because the last two in here, oops, hold on, have also died. Now, my enclosures, yep. That was all the painted ladies. I'm gonna say like, I don't know, 35, 40 of them. Then, over here are my painted ladies. Caterpillars eating carrots. I've got 5, 10, and then over here maybe another like 15-ish, we'll say. I don't know how long they're gonna last, but I'm switching out the carrots every like day and a half, and they seem to be doing well. We'll see what happens. So that's Gen 1 that I got online from Amazon, and this is Gen 2. Started them out. The eggs got laid on burdock. Then the babies ate morning glory, and now the third instar and above are eating carrots. That's just a little update. I don't have time to do more these days. Love you guys. Jason Sebastian, Butterfly Square Garden. Let's take a look inside. This is a Chinese food container, and I cut a hole in the top. I've got micropore tape. Make sure you put paper towel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're eating the carrots. Give a little blow. You see how they cringe? So yeah, they're doing, I mean, as far as I can tell, they're doing well. One just shed his skin, they're pooping. As long as I keep this place clean and replace the carrots every like day and a half or 2 days, things seem to be going well. So anyways, that's that. That's a little update. I can't wait to see if I can carry them full term and get some more butterflies. And I think next time I'll get a little bit more out of them. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Ta-da. There you go. Turns out there is one more butterfly in here. I don't even know how it survived. They tend to do that, you know. You think they're dead and they're not. You think they're not there and they are there. I like stopped taking care of this place, but I don't know, maybe he was hiding on plant or something. So there's one more painted lady. And then over here, we've got painted lady caterpillars eating carrots. I've got 3 containers, 5, 10, like, I don't know, 15, 20-ish. Let's say like 17. They're not doing as well as I thought they would be. Maybe it's because I was changing out the carrots every 2 days. I'll probably start changing it out every day, because some of them were getting moldy. Like literally after 2 days it was growing mold, so the mold will kill them. I'm not quite sure how it works. I have to observe them a little better, but the ones that are healthy are eating well. So hopefully I can get, if I can get like 4 or 5 out of this first generation, technically second generation, I think that will be enough to breed and make more. Otherwise, I'm still debating whether I order more and try this again. The morning glories didn't work as well as I'd hoped, but I think that's because I was cutting them off by leaf and I should have been cutting them off by vine. If you have the vine still attached to the leaf, I think it would survive better. And yeah, it wouldn't die as fast, which the caterpillars stay on the old leaf, and if they're not eating the old leaf, then they will die. Yeah, that's what's going on. I just wanted to give you guys a little update. We do have some, so I'm not giving up yet. You know, it's August. I think I have until September or October to try this again. And then I've never really done this through the winter, but it's still a fun little hobby. This little guy's flapping around. So yeah, other than that, I've been really interested in my moss, my orchids. Yeah. Ooh, and yeah, so that's what's up. Love you guys. Take care. Butterflies for Garden, Jason Sebastian. I'll keep you updated. That's what's going on. Okay. Love you. Bye. Hungry caterpillars. Yeah, if I can get like 3 or 4, I'll be really careful with these last couple of days, but I think if in like just a couple more days, we'll be able to get some chrysalises. So that would be exciting, just to say that I did it this year, you know. This was not the best butterfly year, but we are focusing on the zoo, you know. Get that promotion. You have been promoted. You are now one of my elite employees. Can you go get the garbage? Thanks, lol. Bye. Boy, they sure like that carrot. And then a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller. Everybody, just Sebastian Butterfly Squirt Guard, and just showing you guys the caterpillars. The biggest guys are really munching away. These guys are munching, but maybe at a slower pace. And then the little ones, there really isn't that much activity except for maybe one or two of them. Over here, the last butterfly did die. Oh, butterflies. And then over there, that's what I did with the monarchs. Don't feel like getting up. But yeah, no one in there. No one in here. I'm going to clean them out, give them, I have one container and I get it ready and then I switch them over. I think it's gonna take another day or two for the biggest caterpillars to metamorphose. Like I said before, hopefully I can get like 5, 6, maybe even 10 close enough to each other that we can get a couple to mate and then lay eggs. The little ones are not doing as well, but they're not all gone yet. I really thought I was going to get like a couple thousand, but this is just what ended up happening. So we learned our lesson with morning glories. If you're going to use it, use the vine, not the leaf, because the leaf doesn't do so well without the vine. It did well enough. Wow. Yeah, these guys need more carrots. And with the carrots, every other day did work, but I think every day is gonna be better than every other day. Okay, so I'm gonna do that now. Bye. So I switched over the big guys. This is how it looks when they're all, I don't know if it's me. I feel clean and fresh when I do this, so I hope they feel clean and fresh and healthy, you know? Compared to all that, that's a lot of carrot poop, you know, that they're sitting with. So they're better. I'm gonna do the same thing with these guys. Them, I mean, I think we'll get a couple survivors, but it looks like a lot of them won't. Okay, bye. All right, we're done. The littlest guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 good ones. Maybe 3 or 4 non-survivors, but they could be molting, you never know. I put them in. Over here, 5 good ones. The bigger they are, the better they eat the carrots. These guys, like I said, maybe a day or two. And that is the clean. It takes too long. I don't really like going in there and cleaning it out by hand. It's kind of annoying for me. I'm obsessing over how can I do this, and I'm kind of not fixated. I'm thinking about shaved carrots, shredded carrots. You know, I just feel like that would work really well, and I'm like, how can I get them to just move along and go to the next bit, you know, eat, and then when that's done, they'll just walk on to the next bit. Like, how can I do that? So that's what I'm focused on right now. I'll figure it out. I'm thinking of something like that. So, oh man, my neck hurts. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How can I get them to just eat some shredded carrots or something, and then just walk on to the next bit and leave behind all the dirty, poopy stuff. And I can just not worry about moving each individual caterpillar. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So they're moving around, they're walking. I'm definitely doing this. You know, I'm not giving up. So that's that. Love you. Bye. Did you see that? There was a monarch in my garden. Butterfly Square Garden, just Sebastian. It is late mid-August. I never thought I'd see that again. Wow, that was such a surprise. I don't think they laid any eggs. It's like way too late in the season, but oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That was amazing. I was like, what is that? So I wasn't paying attention. Wow. I love my butterfly garden. Okay. Love you guys. That was amazing. Oh wow. I love butterflies. Bye.